Welcome, my beautiful Virgos, to White Mirror Oracle. I almost forgot my name here on the channel. Wow, that's weird. So, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos, welcome. Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising, Virgo Venus. This reading, I don't know why, but there was just like a resistance there, but also a pull to do it. There's a lot of messages coming through for you. There's a lot of energies there. It's like you are torn in between. It's almost like I'm feeling you being like this squirrel for the fall, where you're like gathering all these like acorns and like putting them away and like sorting things out and like doing things really quick. But there's also stress there, and the stress itself causes a restriction and a resistance. So, and that also tires you out, right? Oh, I feel like we're gonna have a real talk here, Virgos. And also you might be dealing with a Sagittarius or Sagittarius energy. That could be it. Like Venus is literally, what is it, squaring your first house. So it's in your fourth house, so that makes sense. You know, you want to like redecorate, make things beautiful, like amp it up. But that also itself causes a stress because there might be like restriction to finances, because fourth house is not really fifth house, and fifth house is kind of where, you know, we let loose. Fourth house is more about compartmentalizing and making things, you know, work. Fourth house is literally your house, my loves, right? You're the fourth. No, it's not. You're the sixth house. So who's fourth house? That's Cancer. All right, so you might be dealing with a Cancer too, Cancer Sagittarius energy. Let's get started either way, right? What we're going to do today, it is a timeless reading. So whomever it applies to, whenever it applies to, take it as it resonates, leave the rest. Let's start with some oracle cards, because I feel like we're starting off pretty cryptic, pretty loose, I would say. And maybe that's necessary for you. You want things to be ordered up, stacked in a row, I'm hearing. Maybe you should watch Capricorn's reading. You want things to be controlled, not necessarily strict, but just clear, I guess. Because there's a I'm hearing insincerity and unclarity, and uncanny unclarity. That's weird. So there's something there, my beautiful Virgos. All right, I don't know how to say this, because you've come up a lot before I did this reading, like several days in a row. You've come up the energies of the Virgos that I've encountered, and I have Virgo in my fourth house. So it is my home, it is my origin. What I've found, Virgos, is that looking back at all the Virgos I've known, there is a lightness there, there is a beauty there, there is a grace there, but there is also a huge, let me just say it as I see it, and don't shoot the messenger, okay? There's a huge incapacity to embrace chaos. That's just truth. I mean, chaos and you do not jive together. And in that chaos also comes mystery, darkness, the unknown, perhaps even death. And we're in Scorpio season. So it is a season of death and mystery and the unknown and transformation and chaos. Come on, it's like Pluto, Mars energy. So maybe that's why you're so stressed out, trying to fix things, trying to stack things in a row. But baby, like, it's time to embrace the darkness. Wow, the day, I'm hearing it's time to embrace the day. But in order for you to embrace the day, there needs to be less of a resistance towards the night, the darkness, the unknown, the chaos. You cannot control chaos. I'm almost getting angry here. It's so weird. It's like this Mars energy is like, rah, you cannot control me. So maybe there's something there too. Maybe there's an aspect of you, my beautiful Virgos, that's getting really fed up with being controlled and pampered and like put in its place. And I need you to see also, my beautiful Virgos, because we're already at 5 minutes and I haven't even pulled any cards. I need you to see, if you want to, there's an invitation here, to see if people are putting you in your place, if people are bossing you around, if people are trying to control you, you know, then what aspects of you are you allowing for that to happen? Because ultimately, we cannot give our power away. Power is infinite. Power is eternal. Power is everywhere and everything, and there is nothing else but power or love or God or source or what have you, life, you know, itself. There is an infinite amount of power. There is never any lack. However, when we believe that we are powerless, when we believe that we don't have a say in things, when we believe ourselves to be a victim of our circumstances, that's when we feel like we need to control stuff. So there's a mirroring there, and there's somebody there, something there. I want you to see throughout your life where that in itself, that energy has had a hold on you, where you've been like refusing to acknowledge the fact that you allow yourself to be controlled to some degree. And what chaos can you unleash for the benefit of you? Ooh, I like this reading, Virgo, because I felt really heavy starting your reading, and now it's just like, whoa, that's it. That's the chaos that wants to be unleashed. And I've had this saying, this thing that's been with me for like eons. Eons, maybe like 20 years or something. It's like a poetic saying. It's like, release the raven, the falcon, and the crow. No, release the beast, the raven, the falcon, and the crow. So what are these images portraying for you? What are these images for you, Virgo? Let's just get you some cards, okay? Just sitting here talking. Wind and the holy mountain. Wow, I'm hearing also holy smokes. So be prepared to be surprised whenever you release this chaos. I'm hearing also out of your sight, out of your control, out of your sight. And I'm hearing hindsight, insight, hindsight. Interesting. All right, let's see also. We're going to read about this. Don't you worry. We're going to see here. What is the holy mountain and the wind? Let's see what else is coming up for my beautiful Virgos. Virgo. I'm really happy to have you here, Virgos. Whoa, this flipped up and then it just spun around. So it's the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is like there is an inability to see the innocence, or at least to connect the innocence. Maybe the innocence can be found in the chaos, actually, you know. Maybe what you believe is pure and what you believe is righteous and what you believe is true is not. Maybe you're being prepared to be surprised, or maybe you need to prepare yourself to be surprised, because there's something here to acknowledge. I don't know who this is for. I feel pretty harsh talking to you like this, but I need to. This is my job, right? The Page of Cups in reverse could also be an ability to forgive something, or it could be an offer that has been offered to you, like in love or flirtatiousness, somebody taking it back, withdrawing from it. Let's see what else. I'm being drawn to these. Let's see, these flowers called, in Swedish it's called lupin, which is similar to lupe. And then I'm hearing lupe fiasco. And then I'm hearing the loup, le loup in French. It's the beast. It's the wolf, right? The howl of chaos, the howl of the night. We get the Lovers card, so this could be in relation to a relationship. I would say not as much as a relationship to other people, but more a relationship to you. How do you talk to yourself? How do you communicate from your heart? Who is the beast in your life? Because we got the beauty and the beast here too. So there's several beast analogies and chaos analogies coming up. Who's the devil? Who's the Capricorn? What is the Capricorn energy in your life? But also who is the archetype of the perpetrator in your life? And why do you give them that power? Why do you allow them to be the perpetrator? Of course, this is just analogies. If there's somebody or something actually hurting you, Virgo, don't hesitate, don't think twice, get out of it. Like, you should always get out of something like that, right? There's a destructive relationship, but I don't see it here. Let's see what else. Oh, my beautiful Virgos. Maybe you're afraid of falling in love. That could be it too. Got the Ace of Swords, so there's clarity coming in. I'm also seeing cutting ties. Yeah, the Fool, new beginning, Ten of Wands, ending. It's like it's beginning before it ends. There's a beginning before it ends. What is ending? 555, 355. What's that? That's 13. So that's also like the moon energy. That's also the wild feminine energy. There's something there that you need to connect with, my loves. All right, let's go ahead and read about this, right? Because we got the Five of Wands, the Five of Cups. The ending, well, listen to this. It's super cryptic. First, we got the Page of Cups in reverse. So there's an offer being returned to its sender, I'm hearing. Or there's a dead end in regards to what is concerned as what is I'm hearing concealed innocence. Then there is the choice of the heart, choosing from the heart, choosing to see beyond the mask of what is beasts. What is the beast? What is the ugly? What is the ugly that you don't want to see? Because remember that this is the Beauty and the Beast. This is a story of basically you're the beauty, you're the virgin, right? Being able to look beyond the beast, the chaos, and see innocence there. And choose with your heart and not out of fear. And in that choice, there is an immediate epiphany of what you need to cut loose, what you need to let go of, and how you're going to cut that off. Because I feel like there has been this like nesting almost, nodding, like there's almost like, for some of you, actually, I feel like this almost like a tumor-like energy. For some of you, my loves, some of you could actually have cancer, have tumor. And I talked about cancer, this could also be, this is so many different messages coming in. This could be a cancer in your life that is like infesting your life and you need to cut it away. But this could also be you having an actual disease that is like when you no longer stand in fear, you choose the power of your heart, which is also Capricorn reading. So you should definitely watch the Capricorn reading, and also maybe Scorpio reading. And then you cut away that infectious disease energy, right? I'm getting 1313 again. So the thing that needs to be cut away, don't, like, if you don't have cancer, don't worry, you're not sick. This is for anybody, it's just somebody maybe that already had their diagnosis. So don't worry, my loves. I know the hypochondria part of you. Don't have to worry, my loves. You're not sick. Unless, you've actually known it for a while. But let's get started here, because I feel like what is needing to be cut away is it's not chaos itself. What needs to be cut away is like that holding on to control, trying to put things in order in a very rigid, stern, forceful way. And once you cut that off, you're free, you're liberated, because then we got the Fool card. The Fool card, and starting off anew, taking a new venture, a new leap of faith, being completely liberated, being free of fear. You have to watch the Capricorn reading. But then we get the ending after the beginning. So the beginning begins and then the end happens. So what happens is like you make a choice. You have an insight. You cut away what no longer serves you. The beginning gets going and then suddenly the ending comes. What happens in the ending is that there is an agreement. There's a Three of Coins. There has been something that you've been building on, something that you've been collaborating with, that's been holding you back to some degree because there's been a lot of competition, there's been a struggle, And also a lot of disappointment, I would say, that is ending. And it needs to end in order for the new beginning to actually get going a lot quicker, I'm hearing. Let's just see what the new beginning is, and then we're going to go ahead and read about the Holy Mountain and the Wind. So these readings today are going to be a little bit longer, about approximately 20 minutes, just so you know. And again, it's a timeless reading, so take it as it applies, right? Take it as it resonates. Yeah, the new beginning is the Nine of Cups, which is literally what you came here to do. I'm hearing your wish fulfillment. This could be a relationship really sorting itself out. If you guys are in a relationship that has been really bit difficult, you haven't been able to see the beauty behind the mask of the beast. Now it is time for you to do so. Now it is time for you to remember how it all started, because it seems to me that you've forgotten it. You've forgotten why you started off in this relationship, or in this relationship with yourself and with your heart. Let's go ahead and read about what the Holy Mountain and the Wind wants to say, all right? We got the Holy Mountain is number 25, which comes down to a 7. So again, it's a partnership. And if you're Virgo rising, then you got Libra in your 2nd house, Scorpio in the 3rd house, Sag in your 4th house, and you got Capricorn in your 5th. So then, yeah, I mean, literally, Pluto's entering into your 6th house, which is a day-to-day routines. It's going to stay there for a very long time. It's your work, it's healing, it's your house. That is your house, the 6th house. So it's literally mirroring you. Again, I'm hearing it's what you came here to do. In order to sort things out, if things feels chaotic, Virgo, in order to sort it out, you need to let it go first. Let's read about this. The Holy Mountain, the essence. Native peoples around the earth recognize mountains as places of great power, where one encounters spirit, or where the gods or goddesses reside. In ancient Greece, Mount Olympus was the home of the 12 main gods and goddesses. In Tibet, pilgrims circumambulated Mount Kailash to bring prosperity. In Peru, pilgrims climbed the ice-capped Mount Asunangate to receive the starlight and to bring fire to the earth. The invitation of the Holy Mountain invites you to go on a sacred pilgrimage to acquire vision and perspective. First, you must accept the present situation as an opportunity to discover higher understanding. Find a sacred altar where others who came before you have paid and found wisdom, and make your offering there. Make a commitment to walk with courage, with love, and compassion, until you see with clarity the perfection of all. The medicine. When the Holy Mountain shows up, it is time to be active. Do not let your doubts deter you or keep you bound. Here you go again, right? Liberate yourself from fear. This is a really good reading, though. I know it sounds harsh. I know it sounds like I'm like being a little bit, too pushy, but this just needs to be said because there's all good cards here, literally. This is a time to leap over challenges and to remember that from the top of the mountain, there are no obstacles. You gotta watch the Capricorn reading, my loves. Only beauty and unobstructed view of the entire earth. And there's no end to go shopping for the right hiking boots or camping. No need to go shopping for the right hiking boots or camping equipment to climb the Holy Mountain. You already have all the gear you need. Overcome any lethargy, indolence, and laziness, as these are the real obstacles. Weird. Yeah, maybe this is just for some of you. I don't feel like you have that right now. I'm going to go ahead and read Wind, which is 63, which is 8, which is power. Here we go. Wind. And it's a beautiful, beautiful card, actually. I wish you could see it a little bit clearer. And these are the mystical shaman oracles. Let's see. The symbol of the wind represents the element of air. It rules communication, thought, song, and inspired ideas. It also signifies change with qualities both positive and negative. The wind blows from each of the 4 directions, and there are different qualities bestowed by each. South, carrying a new sense of trust, helping you gently begin to discard habits and parts of you that are no longer needed. So if you are like making a ritual where you're letting go of things, remember to, when you view in the South, what is the South? I guess the South is, South is where you come from. So that's where you turn to your ancestors and you release the old parts of you that are no longer working, and you find a new sense of trust. The West is calling you to more introspection, to a willingness to make final decisions, to let go of attachment and ego desires. The North, which is where you're heading, right? North moving to bring you wisdom and strength, and East carrying clarity of vision and purpose. Yeah. When the spirit of the wind comes calling, it's a sign of change. Perhaps you need to change your mind about something. Perhaps an old way of doing things has become automatic, and now you need to gain greater clarity. You can make new choices. Regardless of what the change is, you can expect to be understood and to have clear communication with others at this times. This is the highest good of all. Yes, my beautiful Virgos, you just need to be clear on what it is that you want. Look at that. We have the wolf here, and I talked to you about the beast, right? And it's so interesting because I don't even have that deck, but I know in the wild unknown, the wolf is Capricorn, and Capricorn is also the beast and the devil. And here we go, we have the beast and the devil. So you definitely need to watch Capricorn's reading. You are dealing with the Capricorn or the Capricorn energy. The medicine. When the wind comes as medicine, you're being invited to recognize the value of chaos. Come on, you guys. What did I say? If you're watching this still, you need to give me a thumbs up because this is really good. I love this. Windstorms provide necessary chaos to clear the air and spread seeds to plants and trees can take root in new fields. Right now, it may seem as if your world has been turned upside down, but this is a temporary storm that will blow over. Perhaps communication has broken down between you and another, or your many to-do lists are overwhelming you. Like I said, the medicine is to simplify, slow down, course correct if you need to, and wait out the storm to clean things up. Just know that all storms have great value if you can remain neutral during the course. Greater clarity and good things will come from it all. Remember, this too shall pass. And with that being said, I want to say, I want you to meditate on what is the eye of the storm. What is the middle of the storm? What is the center of the storm? What is the eye of the storm? I have a tattoo that is called, I wrote it in French. This is my first tattoo. And it's like on my back, my lower back and my spine. And it says tranquillité, which means tranquility, which is literally what is found in the center of the storm. So what is the storm, and what is in between the storm? What is the center of the storm? Can you be that center and allow the storm to unfold? Because you are that storm, and you need that storm in order for things to be put in its right place. Yeah. All right, you guys. Thank you, Virgos, for letting me do this reading for you. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure to do so. Bye-bye.